Thursday, everybody. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I can't do two hands because I got one on my phone, but good to see everybody on this Thursday. So we're here at the airport. Just so everybody knows, we're headed to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm with two Rugrats. So if something happens to me, it was not an accident. Okay, just so everybody knows. Arlene, counting on you to come through.
If you keep
Okay.
calling us Rugrats, we might plan it right now. He called us
You never
crazy
know.
already today.
I did not call. I said crazy beautiful, crazy beautiful. No, it's good. So on a we're hopefully going to be on a plane here in a little bit, and we're going to head to Charlotte, North Carolina, and then we're pipping back, and we'll be back tomorrow to start the coach's corner back here at the airport or somewhere in Nashville. So just to give you guys a 24-hour rundown. Um, Now, the word for today, and I loved it. I wished I could dive in a little deeper to the word, but I'm going to start it. It is antagonist. Arlene, you like this word? Antagonist. An antagonist is a person, a force, a circumstance, an obstacle that opposes challenges or works against someone or something, if you look at the definition. So here's what I'm going to say this morning. And we might end a little bit early unless Andrea is long winded. And so when I looked at this word, I immediately thought about, and I went to, you know, how many of us at times when we're living life, let's just look at, let's say business, okay? But we could use it for anything. Sometimes an antagonist person, or something is like fear, doubt, procrastination, a difficult circumstance, a setback, a failure. And what ends up happening is when these circumstances start happening in our business or in our health or in our finances or in our, spiritual journey, we start to come up with a villain. There's got to be somebody, there's got to be a circumstance. In business, especially in our business, we start to hear about, well, the products don't work anymore. Well, the system's broken. Well, this, well, that. And it's like, is it really, or is that the antagonist is that we're trying to search for a reason why I'm not succeeding right now or why I'm having a slowdown? So the reason I love this word is sometimes we got to slow down to really analyze the situation and go, is it really that external things that I'm trying to create a villain in? Or is it something that I just have to fight through to get to the other side? Does that make sense? You know? And an antagonist creates resistance. It stands between where we are and where we want to go. And so we were actually having this conversation on the way to the airport this morning. It's not if things are going to happen in this life, right? I mean, I can think back to business, running a network marketing company for all these years. It's not if things are going to go sideways at times. It's called entrepreneurship. The question is, am I going to fight through those sideways moments to get to the other side? Steve Jobs did, you know, um, Elon Musk has. If you look at SpaceX, he almost went bankrupt. So for me, this antagonistic thing is something I got to fight against. And so when life hits me, and man, do I feel it this so many times, when life hits me, am I forceful? Does this make sense what I'm trying to say? Not, I got to be forceful in the fact that a lot of times I just got to keep moving through the fight, through the hard times, through the struggles, rather than sitting around and spending my day trying to figure out why or who or how to lay the blame on something else. Because it sure can't be that it's just a rough patch that I'll get through on the other side if I keep going. So that was my thought around antagonistic. It's just like one of those things that I just got to keep moving through, keep swimming, keep swimming. So, Andrew, I'll turn it to you.
Well, you got muted at the very end there, Coach, but beautiful lesson. I love this word. And the way that I explain it is that we, no one wants to be the villain in our own story. Like, we don't want to be the villain. We we want to be we want to be the good guy. And so sometimes we're looking for the antagonist when really I'm causing it. Right? I'm the one in the mirror that's causing the problem. But the quote that I found was excuse me. Let me start over. The greater the obstacle, the more glory in overcoming it. And isn't that true when we do something hard? Don't we feel so much more proud when we push through to the other side? So, what I looked into is kind of what we should remember about the antagonists in our life, and not maybe not necessarily the person, but the circumstance or what that may be. So, first of all, every worthwhile goal will have some resistance attached to it. If I want to run a marathon, I got to put a lot of miles and I'm going to have sore toes and all the different things. I don't know, I've never run a marathon, but we're going to pretend, right? Anything, but build a big business. There's always going to be some sort of resistance at some point. Two, obstacles don't mean that we're on the wrong path. Often they mean that we're growing and we're getting to where we want to go. Three is we can't let fear become our antagonist because that will absolutely steal our future. We all get a little scared, right? I'm the most fearful little chihuahua you'll ever meet. I'm about to get on an airplane. You know what I hate to do? I hate to fly, but I'm not going to let that stop me from seeing people I love building an empire in places, right? So we can't let fear become the antagonist that stopped us from going where we need to go. Four is challenges can either stop us or strengthen us. So my goal is to get a little bit stronger, right? The choice is ours. Let's just go get a little bit stronger. A big one, number five, is we've got to pay attention to the stories we tell ourselves. Now, I can tell myself every single day, I might do this. So I'm talking to myself. I'm no good at math. I'm no good at math. Numbers are scary, right? And I could go on and I could hide from numbers, but you know what? I want to be real good at finances. And guess what finances involve? A heck of a lot of math. So, and I want big numbers that I've got to add, right? So I've got to pay attention to those stories because that negative self-talk is going to stand in my way and become a super powerful antagonist if I let it. I've got to build, number six is to build a habit of moving forward, even when circumstances aren't ideal. And then I've got to remember this. We'll end with this because we do need to go catch this flight. Today's antagonist may just become tomorrow's greatest teacher. So go see the challenges, go see what we're struggling with, but then realize that our antagonist is not always our enemy. Sometimes it's the very thing that is preparing us for our next level of growth. So hopefully this was good for you guys. I thought, are you? Oh, I'm like, what is behind me? What is going on? So we found Coach. And we're going to go jump on this plane, but we are so grateful for each and every one of you. I did not see any birthdays today, so I'm going to go look in the chat. If it's your birthday, we really do want to sing to you. So I don't see anything in the chat, but we love you guys. We hope you have a beautiful day, and we'll be back on the ground at another or I guess at the same airport tomorrow to come bring you guys the Coaches Corner. So love you guys. Have a great day.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Be safe.
Like,
Bye.
right.
Bye. Y'all be
Travels.
safe and have a good
Safe
day.
travels.
Thanks.